Oh, wigs snatched. This look deserves a goddamn shot. Jameson in the heezy. Jamie is in the heezy. Damn it. This look deserves a goddamn shot. Yes. Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It is still your girl, the baritone bombshell. We are back with another tutorial. It's a hair video as well as a makeup tutorial. If you are a new subscriber, please do subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time we upload a new video. I upload as and when I feel like it, period. Anyways, in this video we do have a chit chat. Get ready with me. We do, anyways, this is actually a follow-up video, to be honest. It's a follow-up video. So last week I uploaded a video of all the makeup trends that we are ditching in 2019, and people were like, okay, you are roasting and dragging us with our makeup routine and all of that. Teach us how to do it. So this is a teach me how to, or should we call it a makeup trends that we are dragging into 2020, because this looks kind of cute, absolutely cute. In the same breath, we are reviewing the Hermosa Flor Cosmetics Glowgang eyeshadow palette. I'm so excited about this. It's from a black woman. You can follow her on Instagram at gorgeous_Mbali if I'm not mistaken, but I'm definitely going to put it there. I love this palette, obsessed with it. That's exactly, these are all the colors that, this is what we use to create this look. And yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna have a hair tutorial as well as a makeup beats tutorial. Also, we're gonna have 10 tips on how to taste, smell good for your man. Video right after this. Anyways, guys, stay tuned and enjoy. Don't make sure you are subscribed, you like, share, and comment down below. I love it when you guys comment down below. I know a lot of people were quite in their feelings regarding the gold nose, box eyebrows, but this is how we fix it. Boom. So let us start with the makeup. I've already done this eye and the eyebrow. It's looking bomb as fuck. Let's see if I change the lighting, if you're gonna be able to see the difference. No, yeah, whatever. You're gonna see the whole complete look at the end. So the star of the show that created that look is she, darling. It is she. Okay. Now this is Hermosa Flor Cosmetics. It is the Glowgang eyeshadow. Listen here, how classy is she? How classy. Yes, I love this black and like gold contrast. It looks very pretty. And so at the back it says this is high pigmentation, easy to blend. I stand a blending queen. And pigmentation, we stand pigmentation. Alright, so this is said to contain 18 eyeshadows in 4 ready to layer textures. So it's 8 buttery mattes, 6 pressed pearls, 3 duochrome toppers, and 1 darling glitter. So you guys have already seen me talk about this. If you follow me on Instagram already, you've seen me rave about this darling. And you know, the reason I think I'm creating so much noise around this palette is because I'm just so proud that an African young black woman, you know, came through with a makeup brand. So inspirational, by the way. It's genuinely a good palette. Like, it is very pigmented. We love her. We love her. I mean, look at those. So those are the, so I believe those are the mattes. That would be the mattes and so forth. A little bit of, you know, glitters, shimmers, pressed pearls. Good vibes, darling. And it has a mirror. We love the fact that it has a mirror. So dope. So up there. Right up there with the top sellers. Now, you know what really caught me about this palette, right? It is the name of the shade. Good lord, I am so here for it. It is so my personality, so over the top, so dope, so relevant also. So I mean, we have here Glow Up Darling, which is like something that I say every other day. Glow Up. Have Glow Up, Stay Humble, Be Humble Bitch, Slate, Pink Roses, Contoured, Flow. Yes, we even have the Yas Queen, and this is this pretty reddish, maroonish, you know, mauve glitter. We have Princesso, Miss Independent, Gold Getter. We love Gold Getters. Sister, A Whole Mood. Bro, we even have a press pull called A Whole Mood. Ha! I love this, hun. Gold Darling, Oh Sweetheart, Queen, Drip Drip. And Drip is this like nice, pretty, between blue and green shade. Angel Face and Browet. I had a friend of mine buy this palette after I bought it, and she bought it and she used this what is it, this shadow Browet for her eyebrows, and it looked so bomb, you know. And I think it's definitely a good shadow to kind of, you know, do your eyebrows. And you have a contour shade as well. I don't think that would work on me. It is like more on my skin tone though. That wouldn't work on me. But yeah, it's a pretty bomb palette. It has a mirror. I've used it before, as you can tell. If you want to see, I think this is probably the third or fourth look that I'm creating with this palette, and I thought, you know, let me dedicate a full episode as well to this palette. So first things first, let's talk about that video that I did, the previous upload, where I'm talking about all makeup trends that we're leaving in 2019. So in this video, we're also going to incorporate a few things that we addressed in that video and try to sort of fix it. Okay, I put up a poll and people said, listen, we hear you, you're judging our brows, you're judging our gold nose, you're judging our highlights. Help us, teach us. So it's like, okay, that is exactly what I'm going to do. 2020 makeup trends that we are definitely doing. Here we go. Let's start with the eyebrow, darling. Eyebrow, darling. So you want to kind of, you know, okay, I can't find my spoolie, so I'm using whatever is readily available to me. Use a comb. You just want to really brush your eyebrows out. Now you want to look at that eyebrow and look at this eyebrow. Make sure that they kind of look, it's almost impossible to get your eyebrows looking identical. I absolutely get it. So no judgment here. They don't have to look identical as long as they're not boxed and they're not obviously different. Now they look like this is the face from Usni and this is the face from Umpilo. Oh no, let's do it right. So you really just wanna, you know, outline it. Is that higher than the other one? I think that one is slightly higher than the other eyebrow. So you're gonna bring it down a bit. Literally all you gotta do. Go at the top, fill in really. You know what the problem is with hands, I think, when it comes to eyebrows, is that you're trying to make it look like somebody else's eyebrow, and that's not gonna work for you. That's not gonna work for you. No, it's not gonna work for you, sis. Follow the shape of your own eyebrow, and listen here, you got the thing. So I normally use my eyeshadow. Ooh, my foundation. I'm running out of this infallible foundation, and I'm just like so pressed about that. So you really just wanna put in a pump there. I'm obsessed with the Wet n Wild concealer. I've never used a more full coverage concealer in my life. This concealer is full coverage. I do not make exceptions when it comes to coverage and concealers. I want full coverage or go home. So yeah, that's why I've been using this a lot. If you are a regular subscriber, you would have seen already that sis is obsessed with this. So you just really just get an angled brush, go right in. So I generally start from just right below where I actually want the line. Well, that's what I used to do. But now because I'm the master of eyebrows, darling, I don't need to do that. I just go straight into it. Moment of silence. And then you go in. There you go. Boom! All you gotta do now is just drag down the concealer to your eyelid so that you can blend it in nicely. So now, my darling, you are good to go. Just literally drag it down like this. Respect yourself, sis. Don't have like trash looking eyebrows. Respect your goddamn self. You know? So this is already, you know, evening out my tones, my skin tone, because my eyelid is slightly darker. I don't know for what reason, child, but it is darker than the rest of my face. Like my lid and my under eyes, it's just generally darker than the rest of my face. So a concealer really helps with evening out the color. And then at the top, you purely go in with just foundation. I repeat, just foundation at the top to conceal your brows at the top. Well, I mean, you can go all the way with concealer as well, but the only reason I advise people to use foundation at the top, because it's easier to blend, because you don't have enough meat here on your forehead to blend that concealer as opposed to here. So it's just better to use your foundation. It just makes sense for me, at least. So I just use foundation to conceal the top. Really. So I could need for beauty foundation, if your eyebrow to go that low, I couldn't need at all. And then you pull it out so that you are able to blend it. You just pull it up like that so that you are able to blend it in. There we go. If you want to fix some mistakes, you still go back in. I don't have many of those. You just kind of fill in your eyebrows as well, just to make them slightly darker. I like my eyebrows dark, but not at the front. Just like at the tail, I like them slightly darker than, you know, the actual color. Just at the tail of the eyebrow. Then here, I'll show you how to avoid this boxy look in the front. Boom! Happy kid. So then, to prime and prep my eyes, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Primer. The LA Girl. Now, star of the goddamn show. Now we are going to go in with Angel Face, this beautiful orange. And she, darling, is getting a new address. She is residing right at our crease. Okay, so she is residing right there. Okay, there is where she is residing, rather. English. Pigment. Bali sis, you tried it, okay? What? Do you see that orange? Guys, oh no, she is. What? Wild. For this to be a South African brand and provide so much pigmentation, it is wild. I am proud. I am so damn proud. Go get it. Go get it, sis. Get the coins. Get the coins. By the way, this was not sent to me. I ordered it because it's an African brand. And I'm just like, how dare I deprive you of your coins, sis? I am supporting you. Like I am rooting for you. Yes, queen. So you kind of just place that like that in your crease, and also just slightly above your crease, you know. You're gonna take a big fluffier brush and just sort of blend it out, mama. Oh, we're gonna blend her out. Oh, give me pigment, sis. I am here for this pigment. What? No fucking way. Wild. Okay, this is gonna take a minute, so I'm gonna see you right after this blending session. Okay, I went on to cut on my crease and I wasn't aware that my camera was off, so I'm sorry. Drag me all you want. I am sorry. I am so sorry. So really, you just cut your crease all the way out. I don't do a semi-cut crease. Well, it's gonna look like a semi-cut crease, but I cut my crease all the way out, like that. And really, I just used a concealer to cut my crease. Now we are going back to the palette, and I think I'm gonna dip in between Flor and Brow which is like a dark brown, just to, you know, sort of create a little bit of dimension to the eye, you know. But let's start with Flor. You know, this name Flor actually reminds me of, what is that thing, the Seleko family, you know, that guy on his tembu and so forth. Yeah, I think kunomuntu abambiza uGok Flor or umama yakhe or umkhulu wakhe. So this Flor name actually just like makes me think of that. By the way, have you guys watched Umnagwetu on 161 Zanzi Magic? I don't know what show that is. I don't know what show that is. Okay, so Flor was never part of the plan, but she's making an appearance, okay? Darling, she's coming through. So Flor is just a little bit of like a pinkish reddish, like a very deep, I wouldn't say that's like a deep red, not burnt orange, I'm lying. More of a, like a, I don't know, deep red, something like that. But yeah, so on the other eye, I tried putting on just Flor, but I realized the good Flor just like was not doing the intensity that I want. It's a very pretty color, and I don't regret putting it on. But I just felt like I need to go into Eyebrow, which is like a more deeper, like a dark brown, you know, to kind of intensify the eye a little bit, really a little bit, because this is more of a, like, you know, fun summer look. This actually reminds me of the Hot Girl Summer tutorial that I did a little bit. So yeah, just go in just to intensify the eye there and the outer corner, you know, just to create dimension, because now it's just going to be flat, you know. So just create dimension with that, and then we're going to go back with the orange, which is angel face. Take another brush, we go in with the angel face, just so that everything, you know, looks coordinated, well put together. Yeah, boom, the crease is cut, and yeah, now we are just going to go in with Slate and Whole Mood. Am I not a whole mood? Sis Bali, you are a whole mood for creating this goddamn palette for us, sis. Oh. Anyways, Slate and Whole Mood is like pressed pearls, almost chrome vibes. So that is exactly what we are going to go with. We're gonna dip just between the two and see. Just wanna show you the pigments. Wait, I lost my shit when I saw this. Oh, she's showing up, right? She's showing up, mama. Oh, she is showing up. And this is application without a fixing spray. So now normally, if you follow my YouTube tutorials, you'd know that when I use like shimmers, pressed pearls, chromes, I normally go in with a fixing spray or a setting spray just to amplify the shimmer. But because this is a review, I'm not cheating. I'm just using Slate and Whole Mood and my brush to do the damn things. So really you just, or normally I use my fingers even to apply it, because it gives it just a better finish. So you really just go in with that, like that. And this, my darling, that is that on that, because what shimmer is that? It is wild. I'm even getting carried away. I think I'm just gonna add glow up, you know. I'm getting a makeup orgasm. God damn it. Just add more here. Let me see on deeper lighting if you guys can actually see the shimmer in like, let's see. Hi Bali. Hi Bali. What a vibe of a palette. What? It is just a palette that's full of personality, vibes. Like, you know, even the names of the shadows just give you that whole mood. So I think I'm gonna go a bit extra, and I'm gonna go in with a glow up just on top, you know, just for the sake of doing it, because why not? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I don't know if it makes any difference, but if you guys can see the difference, but darling, I can see a little bit of, I think with the glow up, I think it's a pressed pearl, because to be honest, I don't know the difference between chrome and pressed pearls. I need to go do my research, but with pressed pearls, because I can still see a little bit of the glitter on it, as opposed to a chrome or shimmer. The shimmer is like completely fine, but with Ilokuza, with the pressed pearl, you see, you can still see like a little bit of white particles as opposed to the shimmer whole move. See, that is just like fine and straight. See, look at that and that. Those pressed pearls look, they have a little bit of silver particles in it. I don't know if that's the difference, but Bali, school me, sis. We're almost done, ladies. We are almost done. So I'm happy with that. However, you do always want to go back with your eyeshadow to avoid the demarcation line that looks there, that is visible there. So you just want to blend that so that it's like a smooth blended transition, you know. That looks a whole lot better. So it just looks like it fades into the matte. And those are the dreams that we are selling to this man. Guys, I have a friend on your side and I'm trying to. I get so excited for makeup, you guys. By the way, you can get this palette for 350 rands at a gorgeous in Bali. You can follow at Hermosa Flor Cosmetics and you can go into their website there. I so wish I had a black eyeliner. I really don't have a liquid liner and I am such trash for that. What I like to do is go in again with a pump of foundation. Oh guys, I'm really out of this foundation. There's no hope, you guys. There is absolutely no hope. What other foundation do I have? Yo, I've got so many foundations that I could use, but I just prefer not to use you know, I have that Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but that one is for, it's not the greatest option for oily skin, I feel. I prefer it for people who have dry skin. Like, it's so oily. It is so oily. It'll make you shine. I hate it. I hate it for, I just hate it for like oily skinned people like myself. It just doesn't do the things, man, for me. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm just toning down the concealer because I intentionally bought like an extremely, at least like 4 shades lighter concealer because I wanted to be able to use it for different reasons. Sometimes I use it to cut my crease, to make the eyeshadow pop, but this time around, so normally I use it for my, what am I saying? Ooh, Sister Jameson went straight to the head. Huh, god damn. Anyways, I intentionally bought a concealer that is at least 4 or 3 shades lighter than I am, which is not advisable, by the way, but I prefer that because it saves me money. Instead of buying a concealer for my face and then buying another concealer or an eyeshadow primer for my eyes, I'd rather buy a lighter concealer and then tone it down with my foundation for highlighting. But for obviously cut crease and whatever, I can use it as it is because it's lighter. The lighter it is, the better it'll help with making an eyeshadow pop up. So yeah, I use my foundation for both things, eyeshadow priming and concealing. So hence I got a very light concealer. Otherwise I'd never use this at all to highlight, or else I would look like a cloud. And that is never cute. So yeah, I've mixed a little bit of the both. So really what you want is to go in there under your eyes. So yeah, I just want to, you know, create a bit of the cat's eye effect. Not necessary over the top, it's me. Also here. You know, very necessary. Your thing, it does not have to go all the way, not at all, because the only thing that does is to make your face look wider, and that is not cute. You know, the point is always, don't forget to go in there, in the corner. So really you want to keep the concealer just right here where you can see it. this right here. Okay, go in the corner and really, you know, snatch the nose, really. Snatch it up. We are snatching the goddamn nose. Ooh. I'm so excited about this look and how it's gonna come out and how everything is just gonna come out. So when I said no gold nose, guys, right? By gold, like I'm talking like, you know, Maritana, mine gold. And I'm not saying don't highlight your nose. I mean, obviously you want to highlight your nose. You gotta, you better, in fact, you better highlight your nose. So I am just, you know, I was just saying, don't overdo it, child. Where you can't now establish between your, I like just at the bottom, then I still go with the a little bit more lighter concealer. But here we don't take chances. Here we don't take chances because it's Namateo, so I really don't have much of an option because I'm very hairy. Oh, it's frustrating. It could be a good thing. In fact, I don't know at what point is being hairy a good thing. Let me know down below, but yeah, it's just really not working out for me very well. This business of being hairy. I feel so bad for my daughter because she's just as hairy and shame. Darling, I feel for you. Now we can drag this all the way back because, okay, no, I'm lying, not quite yet. So I like to leave the concealer, you know, to kind of let it dry, air dry rather, to sort of to really just, you know, get into the skin, get absorbed, and do the goddamn things and conceal. In the interim, I'll go in with my contour stick, and I got this from Signature Cosmetics. It's called Dark Roast. I like to warm it up at the back of my hand, just like that, and contour. Go in with the brush. You okay? Oh, it's fine, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Pretty.
Yeah.
Not the paper, no.
I got to the head. I'm not about to buy i4 by popular. Like in number 45. Because some
Sorry, Kochi.
And I'm about to buy my like 12 popular. Cookie about to buy 7. So give me
I want to go in with Glow Up on the inner corners of my eyes. Not inner corners, inner corners. That is Glow Up. Just to give it a pop of, you know, vibes. So I'm just going to take my pointy, I don't know what you call it, right? But it's as good as a Q-tip. Just go in the inner corners there with a Glow Up from the Hermosa palette. Glow Up, there she is, darling. She is popping. She is here to glow. She didn't come here to play. She came here to work. So you just pop her there on the inner corners of your arm. Do you see her? Listen, mark her present. She is present in the session, and she didn't come play. She came here to bump the cheese up, and I'm so here for her. Would you like some drinks? Coffee, champagne, wine, Glow Up? Darling, what is on the menu? What would you like to have today? Because, darling, you clearly came here to slay. And we are so here for it. Okay, now I'm getting really excited about this look. No lies. Now I'm getting legit super excited. Boom, about this look. Now, because we love Glow Up, oh, Glow Up is coming through, okay? So because we love glow up, we're gonna go back to glow up and we're gonna highlight the top of our lips before we line our lips. Hi guys, yo, this glow up shade though, like it just works perfectly with melanin skin because it gives you that undertone, pink, purple, but also white gold type vibes, and I am so here for those vibes. It is ridiculous. Can you see her coming through? Do you see her coming through? Or what? Like this is a grand entrance, darling. It's a grand entrance. Glow up. I just feel like I need to reward myself for this look. Darling. Hi Bali. Look at you. Work, mama, your work. Yes. Do you see glow up pulling through in the inner corners? Do you see her? She is here to make a goddamn statement. What is that? I normally am not confident in doing like inner corners of my eyes, but this is giving me all the vibes. Glow up is giving me all of the vibes. All of them. Left, right again, and let's go. Sibanyis kia.